Now here's something very interesting, a little bit rare but really worth looking at. These, you notice, primroses only, they're not quite primroses, their necks are a bit long. That's because they're a cross between the primrose and the cowslip, and they're called a false oxslip. Here's one that's very different, but there can be different kinds of them. Like that one looks more like a primrose. This one here looks more like a cowslip. But they're so closely related that they can actually interbreed and have viable offspring. That they can have. Basically, the plants can be able to reproduce and are both. They're both cowslip and primrose, and we call those false oxslip. And there is actually an oxslip as well, but it's not the same. So false oxslip is the cross between the primrose and the cowslip. And you can see some of them are more spectacular than others. They're a beautiful plant. But as a result of this crossbreeding, that's why cowslips are so rare. For two things to divide into two separate species, and they must have, because they're so close. Well, that means that something slightly different in the environment kept them separate, but that might actually change now, and you could see the cowslip could go extinct. It nearly went extinct. It's been saved, but that can happen when you change an environment to some degree. So we never had, we had primroses naturally, because primroses are quite common wild in this area, but cowslips would be very rare, and they're more of a meadow plant, a damp meadow plant, or maybe even a chalky meadow plant. But they would be have different tastes, but in garden situations they breed together. We got some seed of cowslips somebody gave us, and they just went they just started breeding in with the primroses, thanks to the bees. Of course, the bees will be mixing them all up.